use your power of choice to direct your thoughts, your speech, and your actions towards the harmony that we are all seeking. Hey everyone, welcome back. Here's another video, just kind of a random video. I keep getting this thought and this feeling to share that we are all one life on this earth. And if you're watching this video, you probably already know that, you probably already agree with that, you recognize it, but there's also, you probably recognize that there is a large section of society or section of the Earth's population that is in conflict, always in conflict, and the conflict is moving around, and it's coming from a sense of disconnection, a fear of lack, and a fear of death, ultimately. But we don't need to get into all the philosophical reasons as to why it is there. I guess the message that wants to come through is really simple, and you probably already sense it intuitively, but it's that we are all one life, and that the quicker we recognize it collectively and start to work together, the better for the fate of humanity and the fate of this planet and this whole universe. We haven't found any hard evidence of life on of intelligent life on other planets, but if they're out there, or if it's going to be us, we're going to send astronauts to other galaxies at some point, to other planets, and colonize more. What kind of culture, what kind of mindset, what kind of spirituality, what kind of alignment or misalignment do we want to export out into the rest of the solar system, the galaxy, the universe? What kind of timeline is humanity on? What kind of timelines are possible for us? If you think about all of the different kinds of sci-fi art that we've made, movies like Star Wars, Star Trek, they're all kind of products of our collective dream of humanity, and possibly a glimpse into our future. Like, they were using little communication devices and talking to each other on this show, on these, in these programs way back in the 60s when they first made it. And it's like, and now we have that. Now we have cell phones, right? Now we have, and I'm filming this on a cell phone. Art imitates life, life imitates art. And yeah, I'm not trying to say that's the exact future that we're destined for. There's infinite potential timelines that we can sync up with based on the decisions that we're making right now. So I'm sending this message and I'm making this video with the intention of adding my tiny drop in the bucket to veer humanity's collective will towards whatever the most optimal timeline is, whatever is most aligned with the highest consciousness, whatever is most aligned with harmony, because we're always in a state of transition. We're not trying to reach some kind of utopia end goal thing, like, okay, now we have this and now we're set. No, everything's always going to be changing. There's always going to be destruction. There's always going to be rebirth. There's always going to be appearing and disappearing. So this isn't some kind of wish for the complete end of all conflict and destruction, but it's to recognize that we individually are each playing a role in the collective movement towards harmony or disharmony as we are transitioning through birth and destruction of nations, of civilizations, of countries, ethnic groups, cultures, linguistic traditions, spiritual traditions. They're all being born and dying if you look at our human track record. And it's happening now. It's always happening. But what do we want to happen? How do we want this transition to go? It's 2024. We're 24 years into the new millennium, right? The 21st century. It's still pretty early, comparatively. There's a lot of shifts going on right now. And if you're watching this video, you're probably one of the people who can feel the shift happening, the multiple shifts happening. And this is your invitation to focus on your individual alignment and to not give in to the confusion, the fear, the hate. There's a lot of aggression in a fearful, ego-clinging kind of way that's happening collectively. In the United States, this is an election year. There's a lot of pressurized propaganda on all sides of the various political conversations that are going on. So stay grounded in whatever way that you can do that. And use your free will, use your power of choice to direct your thoughts, your speech, and your actions towards the harmony that we are all seeking. The way that you do that individually depends on you. There's no right answer for everyone. Your choice is yours. But the way that you go about expressing your choice through your thoughts, your speech, and your action, it doesn't have to be fueled by fear. It doesn't have to be fueled by hate. And it doesn't have to be fueled by ego clinging, believing yourself to be this limited mind-body avatar. Okay? Recognize yourself as formless awareness, and with love and acceptance, guide and direct this mind-body avatar towards our collective future. If this is resonating, leave me a comment, like, subscribe, all of that. But more than anything, just take a moment and breathe in through your nose, vocalize out of your mouth. Let your nervous system be regulated, and just make a choice not to go with fear, but rather to go with trust. Not to give in to hatred, but rather to flow with unconditional love in whatever form is appearing for you right now. Peace be with you.